Kia ora, I'm Natalie. I am a care coordinator / mental health nurse here at DCM. I have a background in acute mental health, both adult and rangatahi. So my previous experience has been up at Te Whare o Matarangi, and now I'm here. I feel like I've done sort of like a full circle, and I see this side of the fence where I recognise a lot of my whaiora from the wards are here on a daily basis. I know their diagnosis, I know their risk.
What we're seeing is a lot more people coming through the door, a lot more people sleeping rough. The access to housing is just becoming more and more limited. People are becoming quite dependent on services like DCM. There has always been a need for more expertise in the area of mental health and supporting people who are dealing with quite significant mental health issues. Now we have access to that resource and that expertise and advice. It's made a huge difference.
It wasn't until she started we realised there was such a big gap within that space. When we're dealing with our taumai, there is such a huge theme of mental health, and Natalie's role, she really is bridging the gap where we can work alongside them with their mental health as well as sustain their properties. Since she has come in, the level of communication and the relationships we have with our taumai are just way stronger.
This is where I can come in and help my colleagues understand why this is not working or why this is working, and let's devise a behavioural plan or a care plan that suits their mental health and tackle the ways that can help them with housing as well.
It's just somebody being here present at DCM that we can go to. We can take her out on home visits, we can have meetings with her. She's just right here for us. They do have their own mental health nurses, but she's here physically. For me, that's a great support for my taumais that I'm supporting.
We need to adjust people's current mental health challenges. Reasons why people are sleeping on the street is because of their limited access to our healthcare system and poor interaction with our healthcare system. People have overwhelming need for better mental health care, better substance abuse treatment. That is paramount in terms of their recovery and pathway off the streets and into housing.
We get sent taumai that are considered too complex for everywhere else, not understanding the person that they're working with, not knowing how to get past those barriers.
People will have needs when it comes to accessing support for mental health and addiction. That improved health is a really important part of someone's pathway into a better life, into a sustained tenancy and a better life and a better connection to the community. That's the role that Nat is really filling here.
When you build those trusting relationships with our taumai and they let you into that space, you can see that wall comes down and they'll let you in.
It's so important to maintain funding for the CPCT roles and to think about not just how we can sustain this, but how we can grow it.
It's such a rewarding job being here.